Yeah, they're back. In a world of endless sequels, spin-offs, reboots, and basically anything of any kind of market value getting run into the ground, here are some geezers who've avoided it. There is simply not enough of Wallace and Gromit to get sick of it. And now they're finally going to release a second feature film. Get in. I'm looking forward to this in a way I've not looked forward to anything for a very long time. So in honour of these clay geezers' return, here are 11 things you didn't know about Wallace and Gromit. Well, you might know them, I don't know. But anyway, please like and subscribe and let me know any other interesting facts that I've missed out on in the comments. Number 11. Wallace and Gromit's Japanese commercials. It's well known that there's an ongoing tradition of celebrities going to Japan to make adverts that are never going to see the light of day outside the country. But did you know Wallace and Gromit also got in on the act? Not once, but twice. They did 3 adverts for the confectionery company Glico, and they also did one for the life insurance company Sumitomo Life. Quite easy to pronounce, those companies. Nice one, Japan. Cheers, geezers. Number 10. Gromit was originally a cat. If there was ever a way to make Gromit even more of a ledge, give him some whiskers. In the creator Nick Park's early sketches, Wallace had a cat flap in the background, and he's also admitted that Gromit was meant to be a cat. But it turned out a dog would actually be easier to animate, so might as well. Also, imagine trying to get a cat to do all the stuff that Gromit does. They'll tell you to get fucked and then go back to sleep. Number 9. Vengeance Most Foul isn't Feathers McGraw's actual return. I'm not sure if it will get brought up in the new film, but the wrong trousers isn't the last time that we actually saw Feathers McGraw. He pops up here and there like he did in The Close Shave, but they're sort of Easter eggs for the eagle-eyed viewer. However, he was the main antagonist in the 2003 game Project Zoo. In this game, he kidnaps the duo's adopted baby polar bear, Archie, leading to Wallace and Gromit, mostly Gromit, going on an adventure to foil Feathers' plans. From the gameplay I've seen, looks alright actually. The game sees Feathers get captured again, and by the end of the game, he's in the nick again, and the equilibrium is maintained. So there's no need to really bring it up in the new film. Number 8. Project Zoo was gonna be a feature film. Now this new feature film will be their second, but it should be their third, as back in the 90s, Project Zoo was set to be Wallace and Gromit's, and indeed Urban Animation's, first feature film. However, those plans didn't come to pass. I mean, you can't really have a film set in a zoo and then have a following film set in a chicken farm. It seemed like you're doing the same idea twice. Can't be doing that, be taking the piss. Number 7. The Fire. It's very likely the film sets would have been destroyed, as in 2005 a fire broke out in Urban Animation's factory in Bristol, destroying most of the classic sets, models and props from Chicken Run, Morph, Creature Comforts and of course Wallace and Gromit. In addition to that, sketches and storyboards which showed these projects' creative works in the early stages, they're all gone as well. Pretty much a whole museum's worth of material disappeared, and with that the last possible reason to ever visit Bristol. This was truly a sad day for the world of claymation and urban animation. Unless it was an insurance scam, then nice work geezers, got away with it. Number 6. The stage play. Yep, for some reason this exists. I thought the Doctor Who stage plays back in the day seemed like a strange idea, but this was another level of bizarre. Why would anyone think that this would work on stage? And as I'm sure to no one's surprise, it didn't. My god, I'm never unseeing these images. just hope Razzers don't try and do a parody of this as well. Number 5. They appeared in a Tina Turner and Barry White music video. Now this is a strange idea that actually did work. This is the right kind of strange. In 1996, music legends Tina Turner and Barry White got together to record Never in Your Wildest Dreams, which is a very forgettable song. I think they actually forgot that they were meant to be singing at times, as they just ended up talking the lyrics. But forget all that. What's most memorable about this is the Aardman Animations created music video, which inexplicably features Wallace and Gromit, which is why it's on the list, of course. To make things even more strange, Wallace is playing the role of a barman who's offering a plate of cheese to, of all people, Antonio Banderas. Mental, absolutely mental. But then again, why not? Why not? I think Wallace and Gromit can make any music video more watchable. Number 4. The original plot of The Grand Day Out. When you look at the plot of The Grand Day Out, it's already pretty strange. But the original plan for the short was even more insane, as there was set to be a whole cast of additional characters when they got to the moon, like alien geezers, all of that. And the duo was set to visit a McDonald's on the moon in a homage to the cantina scene in Star Wars. After that, the cooker would then put them in prison and they'd have to break out and escape to the rocket. While no doubt that'd have been great to see, at the time Nick had just joined Aardman Animation and was struggling to get the short film finished as it was. He just started the moon scenes, and someone at Aardman told him that those extra scenes would take 9 years to create. So Nick said, "Oh, fuck that," and he cut them out. Imagine that cease and desist letter from Lucasfilm after you've been working on a scene for almost a decade. Oh, fuck me, that'd be rough. Number 3. The theme was written last minute. Now I never knew where this iconic composition actually originated from. I never knew that it was native to Wallace and Gromit. It sounds like a piece of music that has just always existed, like Happy Birthday, Sparks Zarathustra or Gertrude. But no, it was done by Julian Knott, the geezer who's done most of their music, and this piece of music in particular was actually one of the last things composed for A Grand Day Out. And I tell you what, thank God he did. I love this song. It's my alarm clock, my ringtone, and God willing, my walkout music should I find myself in a boxing match. I mean, that's what this whole YouTube channel has been leading to, of course. Number 2. Peter Hawkins was meant to voice Gromit. Not only is the idea of Gromit talking mind-blowing in itself, but the original geezer who was lined up to play him was the original voice of the Daleks, Peter Hawkins. My God, imagine how terrified a whole generation of children would have been if he was the voice of Gromit. Number 1. Wallace and Gromit saved Wensleydale. Wallace's love of cheese is of course the key motivation for the events of A Grand Day Out. However, the character's love of Wensleydale is just pure happenstance, as Nick Park found it a funny word that would be interesting to animate.
Wensleydale?
However, he wasn't to know that the company that produced said cheese was in real financial trouble, and it was the clotted clout that this cheese would get from a close shave in 1995 that helped save the company, and it's still alive today. They also went on to help the fortunes of Stinking Bishop in Curse of the Were-Rabbit. So yeah, Wallace and Gromit doing their bit for the British farmers. They're the original Clarkson. Anyway, cheers for watching, please like and subscribe, see you later geezers.